So, after the failure that was the stream, I tried to start. Because, as it turns out, I had to update load Streamlabs. And my microphone wasn't sound again. Again, I muted it for something that I didn't know about. So, welcome to the first episode of Doom 2016. That's a bit too late. Let's go hurt me plenty. Now play the game without any adjustments. You will need to balance of focus, aggression, and fearlessness to ensure your survival. So you walk eternally through the shadow realms, standing against evil with all of his heart. May your thirst for retribution never quench. May the blood on your sword never dry. And may you never meet. Korok Century 717.
They are rage, brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear, until it is done.
You got to turn on subtitles. Like, oh, I forget to turn on subtitles before I started. Oh my fucking god.
We have to contain this.
Okay, so there's nothing I can do about the size of the subtitles, unfortunately.
Cannot determine the cause of the demonic invasion until the Resop satellite is brought back online.
Easy enough.
Welcome. I'm Dr. Samuel Hayden. I'm the head of this facility. I think we can work together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
Artifacts. Doom Marine. The Praetor suit. Additional relics were found in the tomb alongside the Doom Marine. Some incantation tablets and an ancient combat suit, which was given a name, the Praetor suit. When found, it was encased in an inscribed stone tomb. Excuse me. The suit was extracted from the rock, cleaned, and subjected to numerous tolerance tests, and found to be almost impervious to any damage. It appeared to have some mechanical function as well. Small receptors on the gloves and chest plate that attracted argent plasma and dissipated it through capillary tubes in the substructure. Markings on the armor were also consistent with images of man or humanoid, seen in several of the tablets of a man or humanoid, seen in several tablets and stones found on other expeditions. The same markings were also noted on the Helix stone. Despite it being clear the suit can be activated in some way, no method has been found to do it. It appears to be missing a component, likely the Doom Marine himself. Sorry. My gun now.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Imp. These ferocious and agile demons are found all over Hell, and are often used in the front line in a concentrated attack in either dimension. They revel in battle, feeding off their victims when the hunger takes them. The possessed are created in a Lazarus Wave event, a phenomenon first discovered by Dr. Olivia Pierce during her Lazarus project. While most victims exposed to Argent biowaves will expire without further effect, some subjects will absorb traces of Argent energy and enter a state of posthumous vigor. Despite the necrosis of the internal organs, with the exception of the brain, the victim continues to animate and exhibit low order of sentience for weeks or even months after clinical death. Posthumous brain activity in the possessed is limited to instinctive behavior. The possessed are known to be territorial when confronted by the living. When isolated, they will often enter a dormant state for extended periods of time. They will stand unmoving for days or weeks at a time until presented with a live food source or threatened by a predator. An interesting behavior has been seen when the possessed are held in small groups. They will drag human corpses to a central location within their holding pens, then perform a silent ritual around a pile of bodies. The resulting ceremonial site appears to be the initial stages of a gore nest. These actions must be driven by a telepathic communication with higher-ranking demons, as there is no local brain activity that could manage such choices. The possessed will perform these tasks even when limbs are removed or Pavlovian pain responders are implemented into the cortex, further cementing the theory that they are unwilling slaves performing an integral part of the cycle of the demons. The possessed create the birthing ground for new demons, and upon expiration are themselves used as fertilizer for the gore nest. Every UAC employee is provided a standard UAC EMG, Energy Matter Gel, sidearm upon promotion to Tier 2 and above. The sidearm is reliable and effective at short range. A gravity gear dynamo in the stock charges a capacitor whenever the operator moves. When the weapon is fired, the capacitor compresses up to 4 megawatts of Argent energy into the hardened plasma gel and launches the slug at high velocity. The gel slug has the same impact properties of a conventional ammunition, making the weapon act and feel like a standard ballistic firearm. The weapon is constructed of thermally diffusive metal alloys, which allow it to discharge rapidly and repeatedly without overheating or compromising the accuracy. The capacitor in the EMG can also be upgraded to concentrate the energy into one large pulse for more stopping power. Oops. The UAC shotgun disperses a spread of high-velocity buckshot for maximum impact against the enemy, ideally suited for the operative who requires a speedy response for deadly close encounters. The wide coverage of this weapon loses impact at long range. This weapon is forged from a high-quality titanium steel alloy to ensure maximum reliability, repeat rate, and yield strength. Bring it back down to 90. Yeah, that didn't really change anything.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect. Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect. Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Sweetness. I keep forgetting that there's no reload button. Oh wait, no! I don't know if you guys caught it, but there was a Vault-Tec Easter egg there.
He cannot be allowed to leave this place. He would ruin everything.
I'm willing to take full responsibility for the horrible events of the last 24 hours, but you must understand. Our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind.
Betterment.
Everything
Right.
has clearly gotten out of hand now, yes. But it was worth the risk, I assure you.
SS dossier. Mouse press down to show. Auto map. Mission. Mission tab will now show you auto map available. Mission challenges. Exploration items can be found in your current mission. Okay. Environments, the UAC. Despite the discovery of liquid water on Mars in the early 21st century, the colonization of Mars had little appeal beyond exploration for the next century. The discovery of the Argent Fracture, a transdimensional stream of unrefined argent plasma, in 2095, settling and mining Mars became both a practical and essential to meet the vast energy demands of Earth. However, the need for atmospheric conversion and terraforming of the red planet was a task that seemed insurmountable to all but one corporation, the UAC. Through their diligent dedication to technological advancement and forward thinking, an outpost was established in MTC 2096 to extract argent plasma from the fracture. When this plasma is subjugated to the UAC's fermonic transference pattern, argent energy is produced. This remarkable venture eventually bore fruit, as argent energy became the primary source for all of Earth. New visitors to the UAC facility may take for granted the rich atmosphere while on the surface, but it should be remembered that just a few short decades ago, Mars was an inhospitable desert that could support no life. Unauthorized exploration into the exclusion zones outside the base is not allowed under any circumstances. Highly volatile experiments and artifacts are quickly researched safe distance away from the Mars base, and your safety in these areas cannot be guaranteed. Considering it's the UAC, I'm sure they don't give a shit. Nope. Fuck. Gorness. Studies of demons upon entering this dimension have shown that their conduct is not purely vindictive. There is a method behind their actions. When a demon captures their prey, the fresh kill is taken to a temporary ceremonial site where arcane rituals are performed on the pile of blood and gore. When enough corpses have been gathered, a ceremonial site becomes a gore nest. These sites imbued with hell energy from the rituals act as umbilical cords to hell. Extreme caution must be taken when approaching Gore Nest. Attacking the nest, or indeed any demons within close proximity of the nest, will act as an alarm to siphon more demons from hell. Whoop. Whoop. Christ, they suck at aiming. Ouch. Just exploring around a bit, making sure I got everything I need. Grud light. Find the blue axis key. Should be simple. Kinda wish they brought this back for Doom Eternal. Combat Shotgun Model. There are 2 UAC Marine Guy collectibles in every map. Each one you find will unlock a model that can be viewed by visiting the collectibles menu. See if you can find them all. Chimpukumon. Explore the environment, find secret areas that contain useful items, and contribute to earning weapon upgrade points. Pressing down allows you to hit current objectives. The demon takes enough damage to become staggered, which is indicated by a blue highlight. Once you are in range to perform a glory kill, the highlight will change colors to orange, and then you can press right stick to eliminate them. Attack demons from any angle, including from above, to perform different glory kills. Glory killing demons will always drop health, and I think some even drop ammo. I think that's like in extreme circumstances. Press left bumper to use an equipment item when you have it available. Equipment items are on a recharge timer that must be complete before they are used again. Equipment systems can be improved by upgrading the Praetor suit. So a bit of an interesting fact when it comes to the imps is that if you move in one direction for too long, I don't know if it's on the hard, or if it's only on the harder difficulties, but if you move in one direction for too long, they will eventually start to lead their shots in the direction that you're moving. Ooh, I need some ammo. Yeah, but no shotgun ammo. If I die to these guys, that's just embarrassing. Environmental resistance, area scanning technology, or equipment system. Map reveals exploration items in a wider radius around your position. Decrease explosive barrel and environmental damage taken. That's also a good one. Decrease the recharge duration for equipment. Let's go with area scanning. Elite Guard. The Elite Guard is a company of security personnel charged with protecting Lazarus Project research and maintaining order throughout the Argent facility. Their distinct red uniforms help distill a calming influence among the UAC employees, and they are known to be level-headed, disciplined, and fair but firm. Their suits contain cybernetic augmentation, so it gives the Elite Guards an advantage should they need to quell any disturbances. The augmentations allow them to be faster, stronger, and more resilient to injury. Not against demons, apparently. Evidently. Explosive shot. Hold left trigger to charge up an arching explosive round. New advocates, welcome to the UAC. This guidebook will serve as your personal guide to fitting in at the Argent facility on Mars. Your devotion to the UAC's mission is the foundation of which we achieve the establishment of a new paradigm to move humanity forward into the future. Tier 1 advocates may take some time to adjust to life on Mars. With faith and dedication, you can look forward to a long and fruitful career as you work towards full induction. Your transfer to Tier 2 status will be judged upon your actions here. Make a good impression, new advocates. This guide will automatically update as you access new areas of the facility. Please expect more helpful hints to the UAC way of life, and as we say here on Mars, power from the people. Sorry, I need to make sure everything's... Alright. Ouch. keep forgetting about grenades. Nothing this way. Nope, that just takes me back. Alright. Imp model, classic guy. Ooh. Boom.
Welcome to the UAC. Now 221 accident-free days.
You call this accident-free? Continue. Broken free from your prison, pitted against evil, the cycle begins anew. Achievement unlocked, E1M1. Complete first mission of the campaign. The cycle begins anew. To discover the cause of the demonic invasion, first locate and align the communication satellite in the resource operations facility. know your enemy and know thyself, and you never have to fear the outcome of 1,000 battles.
Hello, I am Vega, the sentient intelligence assigned to Mars. After running diagnostics on the Praetor suit, it appears that I can activate optional challenges that, when completed, will assist in upgrading your arsenal at an accelerated pace. I have added a tracking component to your dossier.
Two fur. Kill 2 with possess with 1 trigger pull from the shotgun. Variety is the spice of death 1. 5 different gory kills on the possessed. Wait the explorer, find 3 secrets. Increases the time it takes to power up a charge. Yep. Let's go there. And let's do that.
Main power.
Vega 1. Running the Argent facility takes a lot of power, not just electrical and mechanical power, but computational power. With so many independent systems feeding off of a single power source, the UAC decided it would need to create a central mainframe computer to manage not only the flow of Argent energy, but the day-to-day operations of a facility with over 60,000 employees. This megacomputer, the brainchild of Samuel Hayden, head of the UAC, would exceed the computational ability of any system before it, and more importantly, would be recognized as the first truly autonomous artificial intelligence entity. They named it Vega.
Offline. All entrances non-operational. Manpower offline. All entrances non-operational. Manpower offline. All entrances non-operational. Manpower online.
I believe in honesty, especially now, in what will be your final moments in this world. All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
Totally not creepy. Resource Operations. The Resource Operations Center, referred to as ResOps, is one of the first facilities constructed at the Mars base after the discovery of the Argent
Especially now,
encompasses several key
in
areas
what will be your final
needed to run the
moments
facility,
in this
including
world.
plasma extraction and processing,
All the rumors,
isotope stabilization,
the human
heavy metal and ore mining,
sacrifices,
artifact analysis,
portal,
communications network,
the
and off-world
demons.
transportation. New
It's
UAC
all
employees posted to
true.
the Mars facility are expected to
My
fulfill a
sisters
tour
and
of
brothers,
duty
be
of ResOps
thankful.
before moving on
You will be
to
the
their
first.
specialized career practice.
You will have a seat
Security
alongside them,
clearance
just
level
as
1
I
allows
will,
access to
in what will
areas of
become the
ResOps,
new world
including the
that they
Vega
create
networking hubs and
for
some satellite
us.
control centers. For access
Starting
to these locations,
now.
new advocates must submit a Delta Q Delta form. Okay, how do I want to do this?
I believe in honesty, especially now, And what will be your final moments in this world? All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be especially in human sacrifice. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Especially now, in what will be your final moments in this world. All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first.
Yes, I need to jump up there.
You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
And that should take me up this path. Or not.
I believe in honesty. Especially in what will be your final moments in this world. All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the demons. It's all true.
Let's be careful here. I want
My
to try and get
sisters
that
and
death
brothers,
run.
be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat along. Just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us.
Was that the challenge? 3 seconds.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect.
I know I don't need to do that when I don't need your help. But where's the fun in that? Ah! God, that was messy as shit.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Oh, why, thank you, nice computer lady. I see. Okay.
Here at the UAC, we take pride in nurturing a growing workforce, and each year we harvest only the best of the best. Are you ready to move up? To take...
Do you have other Doom games? Welcome, JJAlex77. I have Doom 3, Doom Eternal, and this game.
on new challenges?
And
To
Doom
become
64.
more than you ever dreamed you could be?
But I
Talk
think
to
that was a
your
pre-order
supervisor to
bonus.
see if you meet the requirements for this year's
I have
solo
got
harvest.
Doom. Good. Phew. And in that vision, they saw the future, bold and powerful, and the many worked as one to bring the new order. What better words to inspire you as you set out, set about initiating yourself into the UAC. Those who came before you and those who you serve with all operate on the same goal, with the same goal in mind: the development of a new dawn for mankind. June 2016, Eternal 1 and 2. Nice. It is by this principle of teamwork that we elevate ourselves to the next plane of existence. If you have new suggestions to improve the work environment while working your tenure in the ResOps, please submit. I need to get my eyes checked. Holy shit. Suggestion form WAD-E1M4 to your command controller. However, it is imperative that you learn to accept the things that you can't change and follow the path that has been laid out for you. Your service in ResOps is a test of your devotion to the cause. Should you be asked to submit yourself to an interrogation program or experimental treatment, you are expected to comply without question. If a fellow advocate asks you to engage in a dedication ceremony, say yes. If you see an advocate doubting their role at the UAC, bring it to the attention of an enforcer so that they might receive the help they need. Don't be selfish. Tier 2 is for everyone. The UAC sounds like a horrible place to work. For and at. Oh, excuse me. Chainsaw, a specialized melee weapon that is accessed by pushing X. Using the chainsaw requires fuel. The bigger the demon, the more you need. Cutting apart a demon with a chainsaw will always drop a surplus of ammunition. Funny enough, originally it was just something to rely on when you ran out of ammo.
The world is counting on us. How committed are you?
Access denied. Zero security clearance required.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not very good at this keeping on the move. Shit. Come on. Ah.
Access denied. Yellow security clearance required.
Security station active. Okay.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
I just realized I got ahead of myself. I did not check the security hologram.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
Good.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Ooh. At least the game accounted for that. Could have sworn there was a secret area in there. Hold weapon mod button, left trigger to charge up 3-round burst with later spread. Good for Hell Knights, not good for much anything else. Nope.
Access granted.
A little late to do that, but... Okay, now how do I get inside? It's always this section I forget about, and I've played this game a whole bunch. Okay, can't go out that way. Thank goodness for all these man-shaped vents. Man-sized vents.
Access granted.
There is a plasma gun somewhere around here. Not here, I don't think. Achievement, Thorough Shopper. Complete all challenges for a single mission. Belongs to me now, pal. Keep thinking there's a flashlight in this game. There is no flashlight in this game. This isn't Doom 3. Which, funny enough, this actually was supposed to be a sequel to Doom 3. Yes. Weapons, plasma rifle. The plasma rifle became standard issue among military units with the advent of Argent-powered electromagnetic accelerators. Based off the HIPGD design of the early 21st century, this weapon delivers a rapid salvo of plasmoids that inflict both impact and thermal damage to the target. Right. Yeah, takes me right there. Oh.
Welcome to the UAC's Mars installation, located in the vast Hellas Plain impact basin. This high-tech mining and research facility is pushing the boundaries of the imagination each and every day. As a valued employee, your loyalty is more than just a commitment to the UAC. It's a commitment to the future of mankind. Thank you for your service.
Good on health, good on armor. Definitely gonna need this bad boy. Heavy AR. Although recently superseded by the plasma rifle as the UAC standard issue weapon, the heavy assault rifle is still in widespread use due to its dependable mechanical firing mechanism, highly accurate at long range, and an abundant supply of ammunition. The weapon is effective at all engagement distances, and is the best against a solitary target unless a micro-missile modification is present. The standard issue ammunition is a 50 caliber FMG round. Ooh, full metal jacket.
All UAC employees are subject to regular med checks to ensure their production capabilities are not degraded.
Who's still walking around? Yes, I know that's where I need to be. I want to see if I remember. Nope, not that way. Because if I'm not mistaken, there is a secret up here. Yep, here we go. That's right, little buddy. I want french fries, you stayed potato, but that's alright. Blocked.
I'm blocking your access to the facility scanner. Come to the Vega terminal, and I'll give you what you need.
There you are. Grab that shotgun ammo. There we go. Possessed Security. Possessed Security units exhibit the most complex battle strategies of all the possessed humans, including mobile shield advances towards the enemy and firing while in defilade. Possessed Security will also drop their shields to adopt a more accurate firing stance at the cost of lowering their defenses. Possessed Soldier. While Lazarus Wave exposure does effectively wipe any vestige of human behavior for most of its victims, some subjects continue to display tactical cognizance posthumously. As with possessed engineers, this does not appear to be random. If an individual has training in combat as part of the UAC military, Lazarus Wave event will transform them into more than mere slaves. This anomaly further supports the theory that there is some form of genetic coding embedded within the Lazarus Wave particles, which governs the outcome of Lazarus Wave exposure on a per-case basis. Oh, I didn't read this. During Lazarus Wave event, victims undergo dramatic changes to their physiology, both internally and externally. Aside from fundamentally changing the composition of their internal organs, the high-intensity plasma wave is strong enough to fuse metal to skin. In many cases, personal items such as watches and jewelry can burn through the skin and become permanently embedded into the victim. Perhaps the most unfortunate of victims of this fusing event are any subjects that happen to be working with acetylene, tanks, or welding equipment. As this equipment is often attached to the body to allow for mobile work in low-gravity environments, the Lazarus Wave will create a demonized human with a highly combustible explosive device embedded in its skin. As with all possessed creatures, they are mindless and driven through some form of telepathic communication from an unknown demon overseer. Additional care must be taken when confronting a possessed engineer. If the fuel tank is punctured and it doesn't explode, the weakened container can turn the possessed engineer into an explosive projectile. This is a danger to any being nearby, both human and demon. Not that I need it. Possessed Security. A Possessed Security will keep an optimal distance from its target. If the target gets too close, the Possessed Security will attack with a ferocious shield bash, then retreat to a preferred engagement range. Possessed Security have been observed using the DS-117 UAC shotgun and shield outfit, which suggests that their ranks are exclusively created from members of Special Forces military unit called the UAC Neo-Phalanx. The Neo-Phalanx is used exclusively as military defense for remote UAC colonies. Health station, health station.
It's a gift. Take it. It will give you strength, help you on your journey, if you can withstand the power surge.
Let's go, health.
That is pure Argent energy you've just taken into your system. It seems to agree with you. I will unlock the remaining Argent cells within the facility for you. Vega, give him what he wants.
61,337 UAC members deceased. 81% of the facility is on lockdown. Demonic presence through the Mars installation is critical. According to the records, Dr. Hayden, the invasion originated in the Lazarus facility. It seems that a hell wave was activated, transforming 64% of all UAC employees into the creatures you see roaming throughout the facility. The rest were killed by the demons released from their holding cells by Olivia Pierce.
I feel I should apologize for what's happened here. Some of my employees took things too far. Olivia was the cause of all this, and I believe you will have to deal with her in time. You may not agree with our research, but know this. We exploited Hell and its resources because it was in mankind's best interest to do so. What
And I'll ask people to do that.
in this facility is the cost of progress. But none of that matters now.
There is an emergency in the foundry. The regulators have been destroyed and the core temperatures are now destabilizing.
They've overrun the adjacent facility. If the venting turbines aren't re-engaged, neither of us will survive the meltdown.
Continue. I'm going to do my best to get 100% completion. With the satellite back online, the full-scale origin of the attack is revealed. Olivia Pierce, Lazarus Project's lead scientist turned cult leader, activated a hell wave and released hundreds of demons from their holding cells in the Lazarus laboratories. The devastation that followed has left the facility on the brink of complete destruction. The foundry reactors are in critical meltdown. Samuel Hayden, a survivor and head of the Mars facility, has offered me his help if I need it. I don't. I just need ammo and a way to stop the meltdown before it tears the base apart. Meltdown.
After running more diagnostics on the active Praetor suit, it appears that I can accelerate the upgrading of your arsenal by measuring your combat effectiveness. I have added a tracker to your helmet's display.
Participating in combat will now
The
reward
facility
weapon
will not
upgrade.
allow you access to the turbine room unless the demonic threat level is brought down inside the foundry. Our security systems cannot be overridden.
Participating in combat will now reward weapon upgrade points. Find and kill as many demons as possible during a mission to maximize your combat rate. Let's do speedy recovery. Then hold off until I get... Nope. I am an idiot. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Perform 3 death from above. Glory kills on possessed soldiers. Attack from above. Find 2 collectibles. Kill 3 of the possessed with 1 explosive relish. Let's go micro missiles. Environments, Foundry. Congratulations, new advocate. If you are reading this message, then you have been promoted to the Foundry Resource Team. If you volunteered for the service, you are joining an elite band of Tier 1 advocates whose work and dedication keep our mission running on all cylinders. As a member of Foundry Resources, you'll have access to some of the most advanced equipment the UAC has to offer, including grip-ton cargo handlers, Delta-V jump boots, and dinophasic elevators. New members might want to consider applying for an exclusive team tattoo upon joining as a sign of faith in our science. Team tattoos are a mark of your tireless work at UAC and can be requested by signing up for any Lazarus Wave case studies. Please contact a Tier 3 Advocate Weaponry Technician to fill in your application for a Pentagram brand today. What could possibly go wrong?
Guest link detected. Access denied.
I like the Doom 3 design of the Hell Knight. It just looks so much cooler.
Warning, core temperature rising. Access granted. Gas leak stopped.
Alright, let's go. Possessed soldiers. Okay, so not the Hellraisers.
Demonic threat reduced by 25%.
Power up is off, damaging blast wave is released. Switch weapons faster. I'll hold off till I have more Praetor tokens.
Warning, core temperature rising.
Shit. Oh, I was right. Then let's put that into ammunition. There's no telling when I'm going to come across that thing again. With how clever Mick Gordon was, he was able to incorporate the Imp song into one of the songs for Doom 2016. Okay. Video key card anyway. Is that the Vault guy? Yeah. Who's this engineer model? Vault guy. Shit. Argent energy. Early in the development of the Argent accumulator, it was discovered that Argent plasma compressed into Hayden radius spheres, named after Samuel Hayden, would retain its structure when charged with enough radioactive isotopes. Once formed, the surface tension of the plasma sphere is broken. Once formed, if the surface tension of this plasma sphere is broken, the energy cache contained within will quickly discharge, energizing anything it comes into contact with. Argent caches were the forerunner of the Argent accumulator, but their vulnerability to blunt force makes their use unpredictable. There are still hundreds of these prototype Argent caches to be found around the Argent facility, and have become somewhat a collector's item among UAC employees. Should you find an Argent cache, please report your finding to the Departmental Enforcer. Hellraiser is an astute and tactical foe that will engage enemies from a distance with a powerful beam of unrefined hell energy. The beam emanates from an arm-like protrusion composed of cartilage and other osseous tissue. Articulation of the cartilage allows the Hellraiser to focus its energy beam into a single charge shot that will obliterate anything that stands in its path. The Hell Knight is a towering brute bred for combat deep in the bowels of hell. These diabolical beasts are the prized gladiators of the demon horde. They relentlessly stomp towards their target, smashing their massive fists into the ground to create shockwaves that stagger their opponent and leave them vulnerable to bone-crushing melee attacks. The Hell Knight's powerful legs allow it to leap across large distances effortlessly, quickly closing the gap to its enemy. So if I have yellow, that means I'm going to get ambushed again.
Remember, the Blind Council is always watching.
Blind Council of 12.
Stay focused. Stay committed.
Two collectibles, okay.
Core temperature rising.
There it is. Prototype guy. Oop. It's a good thing I had some armor.
Demonic threat reduced by 50%.
So right across from me, the Foundry, an extension wing of Resource Operations, the first Mars outpost, possesses all of the heavy elements mined from the outlying Martian landscape and from around the original location of the Argent Fracture. Refining Argent plasma requires a large amount of transitional metals and noble gases, so a central location that can be systematically cleansed and decontaminated is required to keep Argent energy production at maximum efficiency. As such, this area is considered a high-risk area, and all UAC employees are subject to regular med checks to ensure their production capabilities are not degraded by the environment. Industrial accident-related deaths in the Foundry dropped dramatically, and MTC 2146, thanks to the implementation of new UAC safety protocols, where employees exposed to dangerous materials are immediately sent to the Lazarus labs for cleansing, reduction, re-education, and where possible, reintegration. As a result of this protocol, officially reported deaths have dropped to negligible amounts. Gee, I wonder why. Scared the ever-loving shit out of me. Before I continue, holy shit, that scared the crap out of me. Samuel Hayden is the chairman of the UAC. Born into the wealthy and powerful Hayden family, he completed his master's in theoretical physics at Oxford University. He showed prodigious talent in several fields, including thermodynamics, electromagnetic theory, and nuclear sciences. At a young age, he established the Samuel Hayden Foundation, a philanthropic organization dedicated to sponsoring young scientific talent and funding science programs in schools and colleges. His daunting intellect made him a prime target for the UAC, and they recruited him soon after. He was appointed general director of the Global Science Council. Samuel took over the leadership of the UAC a few months after the discovery of the Argent fracture and immediately put the Argent Tower into production. During construction of the tower, Samuel Hayden was diagnosed with stage 4 inoperable brain cancer. Samuel was given 6 months to live. He dedicated those last few months to finding a radical solution to his mortality: cybernetic transference.
Devotion to the UAC's mission on Mars is the foundation to our success. With you, we will establish a new paradigm and move humanity into the future. systems.
Demonic threat reduced by 75%.
Hell Station. UAC Hell Station follows the same standard design specifications as its predecessor, the Health Pack, but with improved nanobot dispersal and faster cellular analysis. When the patient's arm is inserted into the mainstream administration sleeve, the health station initiates a microscopic atomic force scan on the subject and administers a nanobot package that targets cellular deficiencies. Chem clusters are then dosed to the patient, which stimulates rapid recovery. Some users experience lightheadedness when using the health station. This can be cured by reinserting the patient's arm into the machine and running it a second time. This step can be repeated as often as necessary.
Your devotion to the UAC's mission on Mars is the foundation to our success. With you, we will establish a new paradigm and move humanity into the future. Have you filled out your UAC accidental death and dismemberment form yet? See Jessica.
If I'm mistaken, somewhere around here there is a rocket launcher. Imps, despite their low status among the demon ranks and their seemingly endless numbers, imps have unique characteristics in battle. Some prefer fighting from elevated position, while others will rush their target and swipe at them with razor-sharp claws. Walls and obstacles offer no defense against imps, as they will leap great heights and easily hang from surfaces. The imp is capable of channeling hell energy through its hands and shaping it into a projectile. As the imp channels the energy, airborne particles and debris are sucked into the maelstrom to create a condensed, superheated fireball. The mechanics of the imp's ranged attacks suggest they are actually a low form of the summoner. Here we go. This weapon has seen little design modifications since its development in the late 21st century. It's standard issue to heavy weapons specialists in all military forces due to its unparalleled direct impact and radius damage. The UAC improved the design slightly by adding an automated quick reload. The weapon casing has been retrofitted to accept UAC-developed modifications. multi-chambered cylinder located under the primary barrel could be added with up to 6 HMX missiles. These small but deadly rockets are designed to deliver multiple payloads to a single target, but can also be used to subdue multiple targets within a tight kill zone. The missiles will detonate shortly after making contact with any surface. There have been reports of this item being seen at the Argent facility. Though there are no known uses for it, security personnel have been made aware that this item has likely been smuggled onto Mars, and have been directed to confiscate it immediately. As there are no practical uses for it, it must be assumed that this item should be considered black market enthusiast's weapon. Explosive shotgun ammunition incorporates a glycerin fuse that detonates an octanitrocubane gel upon impact. Embedded shot is dispersed at the point of impact, creating a wide area of effect. Highly effective against multiple targets or when detonated to the rear of enemies and defilade. An Argent charged compression reloader allows the operator to automatically fire up to 3 rounds in rapid succession. With the enemy at close range, this action is devastating, taking down all but the most resilient adversaries. The compression reloader requires several seconds to recompress after use. The design of this weapon is conventional in nature, though it has been refined to perform at the limit of ballistic capabilities. The UAC fragmentation grenade uses a COMP-D explosive package encased in a steel alloy shell and has an effective fatality radius of 5 meters. Improvements to the antiquated M67 grenade include a more reliable chemical fuse mechanism, interior machining of the casing to provide more efficient projectile dispersion, and a trigger switch safety clamp to prevent unwanted activation. The newer COMP-D explosive also ensures the radial pressure wave has no drop spots, ensuring full damage potential within the fatality zone. Yep, right there. Ah, I know what secret that is.
Demonic presence reduced to minimum safe levels. Lockdown disengaged. Turbine room doors now open.
How am I doing in terms of... Okay, I think I know which way I need to go. Some places I didn't explore. Don't think there's anything down here, though. Jump here, and then jump there. And there's that, but I'm good on armor. Also, anytime I try to go for that, I always wind up falling into the molten metal.
Warning. Core temperature reaching critical levels.
Oh! Hey! Well, there goes my no death run. Hell devours the indolent. Movement is the key to victorious combat, unless you're an idiot with a rocket launcher.
Demonic presence reduced to minimum safe levels. Lockdown disengaged. Turbine room doors open. The core temperature is now stabilized.
The primary control room has been activated somewhere nearby. It could be Olivia.
Pretty certain I got all the Praetor suit tokens for. There we go.
Authorization. Olivia Pierce. Alpha 402.
She has locked me out, Dr. Hayden.
All power rerouted to Argent Energy Tower.
She is trying to tear open the portal between our world and theirs.
I know what they promised you, Olivia. Don't believe them. You still have a chance to undo this.
You could not have saved them anyway.
The system won't allow anyone but Olivia to override it now. We will have to shut down the Argent Tower manually from the surface.
Shut it down manually. Got it. Continue. Olivia Pierce, the co-leader of the UAC, is trying to open a gateway into their dimension. She wants to help bring about the end of this world, another lost soul, fallen under Hell's control. Olivia's overclocked the Argent Tower, using it to drill a hole into the Hellscape and let Hell's army through. I need to shut down the Argent Tower before it breaks through into their world by disabling the energy filters located throughout the surface complex. Beginning of the end.
Olivia is using the tower to drill a doorway into their world. You can prevent her from opening the gate by disabling the tower induction filters.
Bird's eye view. Acquire the automap for the Argent facility to be knighted to perform 2 Death from Above glory kills on Hell Knights. Walk the path. Interact with the Rune Trial Stone. Okay. I need to use the bathroom real quick, so I'm going to go do that, and I will be right back. came back.
Untethered cross-dimensional activity is a frequent occurrence outside of the base, so it is recommended that workers buddy up when journeying onto the Martian surface.
Don't worry, I got a buddy. My two fists. And these guns I found. I'm good on armor, but I'll have to remember that is there. I apologize. I speak really fast sometimes. And that's why I wind up stuttering most of the time. Use the combat shotgun to eliminate 15 imps per time that expires. Seconds per kill, 4 seconds per glory kill. Vacuum increases the range they can absorb dropped items. Sweet. Not the Praetor suit's rune slots. Gift from beyond. Earn a rune. The Runes tab is where you can view available runes and equip them. You can also view progress towards upgrading any runes you have acquired, as well as the requirements for unlocking additional rune slots. 4 and 7. So 300 dropped items, and that upgrades it to 2. Exterior opportunities. At times, Tier 1 and Tier 2 advocates will be asked to perform dangerous duties that include exterior work. This work may be put before you as punishment for not meeting your quota, or because you were the best person to complete the job. In either case, new advocates should approach the work with the same focus and commitment as to any other task. Should you experience any interdimensional encounters, you are advised to report the event to a Tier 3 Lazarus Project scientist or your departmental enforcer. You are advised not to approach any non-human entities without executive supervision. Uh-oh. This game is satanic. There's a pentagram right there. No, don't fall. Okay. And let's hold off on any further updates. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump down here. Let's do Heat Blast. My favorite. And last but not most certainly not least, armor. If I'm not mistaken, I think you can get up to 150 armor, 200 health, not that any of that means anything. Okay, that's where I came in. Okay, there is no exit. To another spot. I'll see my way up. is a switch somewhere around here, if I'm remembering correctly. I might be thinking of a later later mission where you come back here. It's got to be a later episode mission. Nope. Okay. Now, I believe that is the door that I could not get through. Yep. Wrong button. Acquire the auto map. I think without the boots I can't do anything. Yeah. Jump here. Jump here. Grab onto there. Let's try that again. Boom, baby. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's this mission where it introduces the summoner. Not the Archvile, the summoner. UAC munitions cast up. Oh my gosh. UAC munitions crate. Optimized payload delivery. I'm doing good enough that I don't need to use that. my favorite shotgun. Super shotgun. Although he's technically reloading that incorrectly, but I'll explain that in a minute. While this weapon has been removed from the UAC's approved weapon arsenal, many veteran operators insist that there is no better alternative for close combat. It offers incomparable destructive power at extremely close range, but is completely inefficient and ineffective at long range. The weapon is light and small, making it a favorite secondary weapon that no self-respecting combat specialist would be seen without. Now, the reason why I say he's reloading that incorrectly is because you see that little switch? It's kind of hard to... Like, way behind the assembly, that little switch back there? You're supposed to slide that switch either left or right so that it can release the mechanism and the barrels can drop down. And yeah, I know it's a video game. No, but there is Berserker there.
We're only temporarily disabling the tower. You need to remove each lens individually. Carefully release the hinges.
Carefully release the hinges.
Energy contamination detected.
Done.
Destroying the production of Argent energy isn't necessary.
To you, maybe. For the pistol, destroy 30 barrels before the timer expires. Easy peasy. Damn. Damn. It's not even that it's hard, I'm just being an idiot. Okay. And boom. Try different approaches in using items you find in the environment during combat. It could be the difference between victory and death. I've seen videos of guys just going of this guy. I think his name's like Oof. I don't know how to pronounce it, but the dude is amazing. His fluidity when fighting the demons in Doom Eternal is phenomenal to watch. I wish I could play like that. Dazed and Confused. Which is also the name of a movie. That is the exit. I cannot go to the exit. Alright. So now instead of one shell for every shot, it's 2 shells for every shot. Vega is an acronym. Though the exact meaning has not been revealed by Hayden or the UAC, once named, it was decided that the AI would need to be given a personality to make interactions more agreeable. A gender was assigned, male, a virtual age was established, 50 years old, and a colloquial speech pattern implemented. As such, speaking to Vega is a calming and pleasant affair. A blind study was conducted with computer science students to see if Vega would pass the Turing test. The students were instructed to ask a series of questions to both Vega via SatLink and a mathematics professor from MIT to see if they could tell which one was the computer. 92% of the students thought they were both human. Only 8% detected that Vega was a computer. Vega also played the professor. I find that hard to believe, but whatever. Oh, for goodness sake. No, that's right. Right here. Jump up.
You must stop. The hell energy is unusable without the filters.
Good.
Warning.
What
Energy
you are
contamination
destroying
detected.
is more valuable than you can possibly imagine. It is a perfect and unlimited energy resource.
How the last people to harness Argent energy like this basically got wiped out. Oh, I did miss one. Stealth guy, rocket launcher model. Now if I could not run into the wall. Yeah, okay, so I can't go there yet. Alrighty then. So then yeah, just gotta go forward. Hellraiser. Recent dissection of captured Hellraiser has revealed a remarkable embryogenesis. During the 3rd and 8th week of development, a parasitic Hellraiser will seek out a suitable host to cremate from within. As the Hellraiser matures, the host's arm ossifies into a beam weapon. Simultaneously, the priolyzed host becomes capable of withstanding the extreme temperatures generated during the repeated accumulation of Hell energy. The Hellraiser has not yet been observed outside of Hell, and further investigation is planned for the next Teflon operation. Nope, that just takes me that way. Okay. But I do need that weapon mod. Lock on burst. Each projectile for the UAC rocket launcher is filled with a guidance system at manufacture. This modification activates that guidance system. Micromotors in the fin assembly will guide the rocket toward a painted target. when the operator uses the built-in laser targeter to lock onto a target. A salvo of 3 rockets is launched in rapid succession. Targeting requires a steady hand for several seconds, but once achieved, the guided projectile never misses their mark. I've had a few misses. Oh, okay, so I'm aiming too high then. Don't need to get up there, I just need to get over here.
Demonic breach
All right.
detected. Demonic presence at critical.
Ooh, I need to get a glory kill. No idea what this coolant stuff is, but... The surface of Mars is an unhospitable environment. Despite the breathable atmosphere created by the N2O2 pumping stations, sandstorms regularly make working outside impractical, and constant maintenance is necessary to keep the facility fully operational. During adverse weather conditions, exterior work is limited to essential activities such as Argent Tower feed control, interdepartmental transport, cargo handling, emergency access, and level 2 hazard events, such as urgent meltdowns or bioepidemics. Untethered cross-dimensional activity is a frequent occurrence outside of the base, so buddying up is advised for all workers when journeying to the surface. Oh, I didn't take the speed. Such is the way of Dune.
Warning. Energy contamination at critical levels.
Hell Knights. Tablets retrieved from the Great Steep in the UAC Automated Survey of 2143 suggest that the Hell Knights originally flanked the Great Serpent during the First Age. After their master was defeated by the Guardian, the Hell Knights were placed in the arenas of Hell, where they would feed on any victims thrown to them by the demon overlords of Sport. It is now believed that they guard the most sacred and important relics in the Netherworld.
Demon food.
I did it! Grease, it's time to reload the next shot. Alright, let's do that. Industrial plasma rifle now be able to heat much faster. I think I know where that is.
We spent decades perfecting the science, selling it to humanity. We balanced their hell energy with our science, making it usable and safe. We solved an energy crisis the world had no answer for. It works. You cannot do this.
I missed the part where this is my problem. Like I said before, Hayden, the last people who tried to harness Argent energy for harness Argent stuff for Hell energy, or harness the Hell energy, it did not end well, and their entire civilization crumbled as a result. Butcher. Perform 200 glory kills. Wow. Let me get the last one here, and then
the 12th Council of Nine is always watching you.
There is a section right there I haven't explored. Good thing I double checked. But I think this one takes me out to where I got that got the super shotgun, right? Yes, it does. Okay, that's everything.
Questioning your faith? We all have doubts from time to time. A UAC Magus is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in the chapel to talk with and help you get back on track.
Something tells me he's not trying to affirm your belief into Lord Jeebus. Anyhow. Oh, I should have waited until I had 10. Oh well. Switch faster. Let's switch faster.
If stopping our energy production is what you want, then you need only to destroy this last filter, and Argent energy will no longer exist in this solar system. We will be back at square one.
Good.
You have no idea what you have just done.
I think I have a pretty good idea.
Olivia is still alive. I've detected her life signature at the Argent Tower. She has removed one of the accumulators from the tower base. It has a unique energy signature that we can track.
Well, that's it then. There's nothing else to be done.
Nope, that was just a health station. That does it for this episode of Doom 2016. If you watched this while I was live, I appreciate you stopping on by. If you're watching this after the fact as any kind of archive footage, I also appreciate it. So, I'm having some technical difficulties, rather, with, my laptop, so streaming on it might be a thing I need to figure out later. That might be. It is a thing I need to figure out later. Because I think my microphone got remuted again. Because my laptop does not like to save any of the settings I make. So, tomorrow, if I can get it working, then there will be a PC stream. Probably either Knights of the Old Republic or Bioshock 2. If not... Oh, actually, before save and exit, but before I put it into the stream, let's look at the collectibles I got. Imp model. Largely unchanged for Doom Eternal. Ah, that's how they grip onto stuff. It's because of the weird shape of their... I believe that is the shotgun charge. And that is the explosive shot. No, that's explosive shot. This is shotgun. You know, that trigger mechanism doesn't really make much sense. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot to pull on. You can kind of make out his face. I gotta say though, these boots do not look very practical. Kinda looks like something that'd be really hard to move in. But what do I know? I'm not a Knight Sentinel. Scope. Rocket pod. Laser targeter, and then I believe this is the auto detonate. Manual detonate. I really like the Doom 3 design for the Hell Knights. It just looks so much more intimidating. Really nasty underbite there. Wait. But if that's the tank on the back, why is it in their intestine as well? It's gotta make you ask, how the hell did they even feast on anything? And the plasma rifle. I believe that is the heat one, and this should be the stun mod. Alright. I don't have anything else to say, so with that, this is how I end all my streams. As always, I hope you enjoyed.